Mental health is not the absence of unpleasant thoughts, difficult experiences in response to life. Emotional health is not the absence of uncomfortable feelings. Okay? Mental health refers to our ability to cope with stressors in life. Emotional health is our ability to move through all of our emotions in a safe and healthy way. We are not aspiring to a life where we don't have negative thinking, where we don't struggle. We're not even aspiring to a life where sometimes, we will feel anxious and depressed in response to what's happening in our lives, because that's the natural human response to loss or suffering. Like that's normal. And it's really important. I think, again, it's these conversations about resilience that sometimes lead people to believe that resilience means that we're unaffected. Not. If you still get knocked for six, it just means that you get back up. Yeah? So we don't want to languish about in negativity, but that's not to say that we don't say, I'm having a really shit time. This is really hard. I am hurting here. That's honest dialogue. But if we're then giving ourselves grief for feeling like that, do you see the distinction? And it's not about, oh, well, I'm in the midst of this and this is tough, but that person's got it so much worse, so I don't have a right. I must just be grateful. Again, there's this notion that, oh, you grow through what you go through. And that's true. Post-traumatic growth is very real. And I think at the right point in someone's healing journey, that can be really galvanizing to think about, I weathered that adversity, but wow, look at how I've grown. But if someone in the midst of all of that turmoil is told, oh, find your silver lining, or everything happens for a reason, it's just like, okay, so now I don't only have to just weather this and act like I'm unaffected. Now I've got to grow and be better as a result and be thankful for it. Like that's the narrative that we're hearing these days. When positive psychology emerged like 2 decades ago, I was so excited because it made sense of so many things. And instead of just looking at what's not working, we were looking at the building blocks of a well-lived life. Yeah. And we've got 20 years of research into the building blocks of well-being, and it's fantastic. However, when these things are twisted to make people who are having a tough time already feel even worse about themselves, we need to open our eyes and take a look at how we're using these concepts and these practices.